is whatever we're gonna call it.
Welcome to our podcast. I am Kelly. This is...
Kirby. This is...
Cole, the Destroyer.
Da-da-da-da.
Can't help myself.
Line leader, go.
Alrighty, so... This fun little podcast, which we just did, because, you know, when you sit down, hey, we should start a podcast, we're doing it, people. So, today we are going to be talking about the best Disney villains. We have come up with 5 categories, and each of us have prepared our 5 characters for 1 per category. Each of us came up with our top 5 of some of the best quality villains Disney has had to offer. So, we're going to start with most evil, then most powerful, most charismatic and memorable, a comic relief villain, which is the best, and, of course, a guilty fave, because we all have one. We love our villains. So, and then after we've all determined which of our choices is the best of each category, then we're going to talk about and butt heads and probably fight a lot about who's best overall. So,
Should be fun.
Start us off.
alright.
Start us strong.
So,
Prove yourself worthy.
most evil. I think I'm gonna I think I got it in one, folks. It's the Horned King from the Black
Ooh.
Is
Cauldron.
that a Disney movie?
It is a Disney movie from the 70s, and it's the one where he was literally so evil and so scary, it nearly just
He
Dead.
interacted with them like one time.
but
It was an evil
his
time.
face is a skull. His
Yeah.
face is a skull. His energy is pure evil. Like, you just walk in and you see him just standing there in a frickin' dark tower of cobwebs and nightmares with frickin' sloughing off skin, and he basically just wants to eat the hearts and souls of all goodness in the world.
But, okay, I will admit, he has a presence. But that's all he is, a presence.
Well, before we continue on that more, let's keep going down the line. And what's your most evil villain?
Easy. Got it in one. Neither of you even thought of it. Bowler hat guy. Michael Yagubian.
From
Michael
most
Yagubian.
Most evil
From
villain is
Meet the
Michael
That
Yagubian.
bitch led Doris on.
What? What are you talking
Doris
about?
was the evil one.
Doris was evil. The bowler hat guy, he had friends surrounding him, but no. How sad for him. Oh, no one likes me in my little brony face. People were
yeah.
stopping him in the hallway to invite him
I
over.
do remember that scene
He
specifically.
specifically chose
Everyone-
evil.
they all
Hey, Goop,
hated
you want to
me.
come to my house after school?
Everyone hated me.
You know
he
what?
is evil. And he's evil because he is inept. Now, ineptitude, I feel strongly, is just a commitment to not trying. And while I do give him that, like, little hedonistic check mark, like, at least, you know, if you're going to commit to anything, commit to the lowest bar possible. For as long as possible.
What does that
However,
mean?
he chose the lowest bar, the least amount of effort, but evil.
So you're telling me
He
ladies
could have
and
literally walked up to the Robinson house in the modern era at any time and been like,
No.
hey, so I'm really down on my luck. And they would have been like, aww.
Aww.
He did not have to do any of
You
this.
know
know
what?
what?
I will say, in Kirby's defense, he does represent, like, the traits of what creates, like, the most miserable
It's
monsters in our
Bowler
society.
Baby evil.
I mean,
Minor-
I'm not going to say it's
minor
most evil,
Also-
but he does embody those marked traits that
You
make
know what?
terrible
You want to
people.
hear the most evil villain you'll ever meet?
He blames Lewis for ruining his life. Lewis was fine. Lewis could have helped him at any time.
Okay, now let's get...
Okay.
Cole's going to hit us with his
Go.
most evil.
Judge Cloud Frollo kills a
More
mother,
evil.
tries to kill the baby, adopts the baby,
Purge.
gaslights the baby, and
A
then
special
commits
needs baby.
genocide.
And
He commits a genocide on the gypsies.
He kills the baby's mom.
He does the cruelest possible thing, which is keeping a child in isolation.
Yup.
In isolation, and also, you know, the whole genociding of the entire Romani people occupying the Paris, France area and setting
fire.
literally like, I will set all of Paris on fire because this lady do not want to fuck my gross, wrinkly, creepy ass.
Listen,
Precisely.
Frollo, we have all been there. However, the difference between him and me is that in that moment you look at yourself, you look at her, and you go, really, what do I want most? It's her happiness. And Frollo had too much of an ego. Am I the asshole? Yes, he is.
Yes,
He literally
the
is
asshole.
pure
The
evil.
incel original.
Yeah, incel, and plus religious abuse, because he
Yeah,
uses
see,
religion
that's what
and
Mhm.
faith as a weapon to manipulate people and get things he wants, and also oppress an entire people.
Also, let's look at this for real. Quasimodo, small child, imagine him like in a modern era room, just shut in that room because he's physically disabled. And
He's not
he's constantly told that God hates him because of his physical disability.
Because he was born with atypical physical features, like,
Yeah.
and, you know, and
I mean, he can literally swing from the bell towers.
that is kind
Don't
of
act
cool.
like there's
That's
no
pretty dope.
drawbacks just because he's worked to overcome it.
I mean, that's true. He's
Some people
differently
with no
able.
legs, real ripped, they're still disabled.
Yeah.
Point.
But I will
Case, match, Judge Count.
I will bring back with the Horn King. He is like a living lich. He is he is like
Did
a
he commit a genocide?
personification.
Did
of-
he commit a genocide?
Yeah, he raised up a necromantic army of the undead
That's
to lay siege
Listen.
upon all of the lands until
It's
he.
quite literally the opposite of genocide. He brought back people.
Wait, whoa! And to kill people.
It doesn't get off the
No,
ground.
those zombies don't have the ability to
Claude
consent
Frollo.
to slaughtering people.
Listen, Claude Frollo already had done the damage and was getting the gravy by the time the movie started.
You know, I think it's only because the Horn King doesn't get the same interpersonal life screen time
Did
as Frollo
he
gets.
Yes,
entrap
exactly.
a child for life,
This-
though? That's the kind of fucked up that I think we don't give... Like, that's
Claude
the kind of
Frollo.
psychological torment. J.C. Dugard ass shit.
How long did he keep the
Horn-
minstrel locked up in the dungeon? He could have been a young
Listen,
boy when he
listen.
got locked up.
The problem with the Horn King is it comes from an era of Disney where most of the je ne sais quoi, the very essence of villainy was the animation itself, not the voice acting.
But
Yeah.
the presence, you feel it when you walk into the room. You feel like struck down
Okay.
as you are in the presence
You've
of the
seen
heart of
Hellfire,
darkness.
right?
I mean, that's true.
Okay?
But that's also the
Okay.
animation
Okay.
talking.
I
Okay.
think we aren't going to come to an agreement. We need
Uh,
to break out an old rule for us.
I think we can agree that it's
I
not
think we
like
need to
Nubian.
break out the 2/3 rule.
Okay,
Ah.
so for our listeners and viewers, the 2/3 rule is a rule the three of us came up when we were kids. 2/3 rule is a rule where we all are talking about something and we can't come to an agreement. So two of us out of the three have to vote yay or nay, and whatever remains shall be the decision, like it or not.
2 out of 3 wins.
Yes.
So, let's go. From head. Kelly. Your villain. For the and the topic.
For most evil, let's see, mine was the Horned King from the Black Cauldron.
Mine was... Oh, yes. Michael Yagubian from Meet the Robinsons.
I feel like you're in the wrong category.
No.
Judge Claude Frollo for me, from The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
No one voted for Kelly. No one voted for me. I vote for Coles.
I vote for Coles.
2 out of 3.
I gotta vote for Coles. You're
Judge
right.
Claude
Yes.
Frollo.
Okay.
All right. Frollo wins the category for the most evil. Next category. Bang, boom. Thank you, ma'am. It is the most powerful villain out of all of Disney.
Yes. I can take off this one.
All
She's
right.
the line leader.
No, we can go back and forth.
Okay.
Yeah.
The
Bring
line
it
leader
on.
seems
Bring it
Patricia.
on. I think I have a good one to end on anyway.
Ooh. So, my choice starts out at a moderate level of power and magic, but ends up having all the infinite power of the cosmos, just an itty-bitty living space. It is Jafar.
Of course it is.
Mhm.
Of course it is.
He does get defeated, though, don't he?
He gets
Don't they
defeated
all?
because he didn't think it through.
See, and that's where,
space. That's
you
the
know,
only reason.
Batman can do anything because he can outsmart anybody, but Jafar outsmarted. Real shortcoming for me.
I don't know about that.
See, do you have further argument?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
he's literally they have a whole movie labeled Return of.
I don't know. It like most powerful of all. I still don't think that like
They literally state he has infinite power.
is infinite.
But he's
power-
limited by imagination. Who cares about infinite power if he's stupid?
Can you turn into a giant snake?
Yeah, but what
Is
did
this
he do
just
with
because-
that?
Hold on.
He did
hold
it
on.
once.
Hold on. Cole,
Listen,
Mr. Snake, Mr. I love snakes. Is this just for the snakes? Speak.
Only slightly.
We got him.
Let's bring a
We
real
got him.
contender. Let's bring a real contender to the table.
All right, bet.
Maleficent, Sleeping
Oh.
Beauty.
This is
Ooh,
emotional.
She gets her own whole movie.
I was
You know
hoping she
her.
would be put
You
on the
love
TV.
her. Angelina Jolie.
Mm-hmm.
She's got it together.
Wait,
Ex-
no, not the Angelina Jolie.
That movie
Original
was okay. Her heart melted for that little girl just like yours, Cole.
Just because my
Don't
heart
pretend you
melted
didn't
doesn't-
like it. I didn't see the sequel, because why would I? Also, cool
There's a
magic
sequel?
powers, fairy rules, fae logic. Who doesn't love fae rules and logic?
I just think she was powerful just because,
The original movie.
yeah.
Yes.
She uses more of her sway there. She has her
She
goblin
has
armies.
the power of
She
her
turned into a
genre,
dragon.
and the only reason she is defeated is her genre.
But she turns into a giant FU. Like, I feel
Why
like
is this
why,
bad?
why am I arguing your point for
Yes.
you? I
Do it. Commit. Do better than me. I'll ride your coattails. Yeehaw!
Oh my god. Okay. Well,
The lives of the
I-
cowboy.
I would have went Maleficent, but I believe there is a contender.
I think all of us
My-
consider Maleficent.
My friends, there is another. The one and only Tekka from Moana. She is a giant
little
lava
god.
monster.
I thought you were going to
her,
go 80s.
her very
Oh, no.
existence is sapping and leeching the very life out of the earth itself and turning it into a blistering, lava-spewing pit of darkness, rage, and destruction. The grandma from the beginning, a pit of inescapable death.
Tekka is representative of not villainy, but a malevolent force of nature, which
Yes.
is a perception.
This is what I was
But
going to say.
that's why she's not most evil. She's not the most evil,
she
but
a
she does
villain?
do evil things
I'm
because
on
she
her
sapped the
side.
life and
She's
like
stuck
she
on a
killed
rock.
so many islands.
She's stuck on a rock.
She's stuck on a rock, but she killed so many islands.
Okay, here's my other argument: is that she is limited also by she is so powerful. She doesn't get any screen time to do anything
No.
cool. Or else our heroes
She's
wouldn't be cool
basically
anymore.
cured after 2 shots.
But that's why the whole thing
We
is
don't
most
see her.
powerful. Most powerful is the category, and she is a giant, like, lava monster. Like, you go fight a lava monster. What you gotta do? You
I'm gonna pour
it's
water on it and turn it into a rock.
You don't got enough Dasani water bottles to defeat
Pyroclastic
Tekka.
flow.
Spon-
Pyroclastic flow.
Okay, let's do our vote starting with
I'm gonna vote Maleficent. I can't help it. Giant FU dragon, and
Giant
also
FU
all the
dragon.
snazziness for till the end of time. Can't help myself. Tekka was cool though.
I hate this.
Heartbreak.
I hate this. I hate this.
Okay, but okay,
I want
just
no
talk
more
with me.
argument. We're in the 2/3 rule zone.
No,
And
I
hold
just,
on because I have a whole thing.
Okay, let's hear your whole thing.
I'm torn because while my answer is perfect, everyone loves Maleficent. It's a charismatic character. I did like Moana. And I do think in a fight, who would win? We're talking about power. And if we don't go to that question,
Yes.
the most middle school of questions,
Who would win in a fight? That's exactly what I was going to say.
is it really about that true raw power?
'Cause
Cole.
What's Maleficent going to do if
I-
she's buried under lava?
Dragon versus octopus.
That I feel like it would
Dragon immune to
Anakin.
fire damage.
I feel
So
like
you
it would
could-
Anakin Skywalker her at a certain point, you know?
She gets put in healing goo?
Maleficent has more than dragon. Maleficent has pure magic. Taka has pure forces of nature.
Yeah, and
Which is
magic
Linda.
versus forces of nature, like,
It'd be cool to watch.
it would be cool to watch.
But I think that green fire is eventually going to be drowned.
But also, the presence of Taka sapped the life force out of the surrounding
also-
island. So what if it just sucks out her life force?
I'm
Maleficent's.
also viewing like this beautiful watercolor background, Maleficent's original Sleeping Beauty, and then we have the raw 3D real life. The lava is coming for you.
Are you changing your vote? Because I'm not changing.
No, I'm voting for Kelly.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Wow.
Taka.
Taka! Taka wins the day!
Is that who you vote for? Obviously.
Yes, yes I do. Wow. We're moving on to the next category, which is the most charismatic and memorable. Oh boy, howdy! Will
Kirby,
this
do
be
you want to take the lead on this one?
I have to. So this one for me goes back to how long it's been since I've seen A Bug's Life. And I still do remember Hopper, that evil bitch,
He
being
did scare
like,
me.
chucking
He's scary.
those grains at another grasshopper's head, being like, though one ant steps out of line, ha, it's like this one little grain, ha, chucks it at him. And now, if they all step out of line, unhinges all the grain, it showers onto the dude. He's really a true evil. He's evil.
Mm-hmm.
He's a bad guy, bad man.
I will say he is quite memorable. I've never forgotten Hopper.
That's
Or
true.
Thumper, his evil henchman.
That wasn't his name, but I know who you. Because I remember just being so scared
That
of
wasn't
him
his
as a
name?
kid.
Thumper was the evil fucking.
Thumper is the bunny
Oh,
from
Thumper,
Bambi.
the
No, it's not.
scary grasshopper that
Yeah.
was. Oh, I was thinking of his brother. Ugh.
No, not that guy. I'm talking
And
about
it's
Thumper
Kevin
the
Spacey.
crazy vision.
Oh, well, now he's a real life monster, too.
And it is named Thumper, and he has a younger brother named Molt.
Molt, that's the guy's name. But yeah, I
It's
just
our
remember.
second full-length animated feature.
Oh.
Now, after me goes Kelly.
Alright, I have a personal favorite that I'm going to share with you. That is one Dr. Facilier
From
from
was coming.
Called it.
All the
Princess and the Frog. It's Keith David. You
Yeah.
know I got it. Like it's became one of it was their last 2D animated feature length
and the first one
release.
Ross Blotcher worked on.
Very good. That they released. And, so much of the inner imagery of the black light kind of voodoo dancing and all that, was one of the final, great 2D animated Disney sequences. You remember him, you love him, he had personality.
He had Keith David.
He had Keith David, he had
Okay.
personality, and he
Okay.
had charm, gosh.
Okay,
darn.
but
But
there-
anyway, we're staying on topic with who's the next most charismatic, memorable.
Oh, easy, hands down. He is a man of many words who takes a young man under his wing as a pseudo father figure.
Oh, I know exactly
It
who
is
this is.
Out
Kelly Kid-
for treasure.
No!
Long John Silver.
Oh my
I'm a
God.
moment to,
To be real.
Careful.
Wanna touch things I don't feel.
Careful.
Cut. We're still in for use. No.
So,
Feel I belong.
this man is not only memorable, not only charismatic, But he is a redeemable villain who never quite gets there. That we all love to the point where we could be fooled by him in real life. I fully believe this.
Oh, you
Not
do
to mention
believe
he's a cyborg.
He's a cyborg, but also you want him to
You're
be
rooting for him the whole time.
Yeah, he's doing bad by our boy Jim Hawkins. Oh boy. Oh, you do.
Hopper. From
Hopper,
Bugs Life.
Facilier, and
Long John's.
see, Hopper doesn't hold enough weight for charisma. He doesn't have the charisma.
No, but
for
he is definitely memorable. I've never
That's
forgotten
true.
that dumb grasshopper.
That's true.
I think.
Now let's break it down. Hopper, yes, memorable. But also, I feel like Facilier is memorable because of the whole
charismatic.
Charismatic, but also the visual sequence. You think of that, you instantly think Princess and the Frog. You instantly think, like, that imagery is... When you think Princess of the Frog, you think that imagery.
Is he so charismatic he sways the audience into being on his side?
I don't
think Silver is a villain.
He's totally a redemption villain. Totally.
No, there's that other guy with the fucking
morally
tentacles.
gray.
The guy with the tentacles. What?
He's the evil guy.
Oh no, the one with the claws. That I mean.
Yeah.
I think you're thinking of Pirates of the Caribbean.
No,
and I think you're.
No, it's the claw guy.
Flint,
He's red.
I believe is his name.
No, Flint was the Rocky guy.
Yeah.
I believe it was Arrow,
Captain
Mr.
Flint.
Arrow.
Captain Flint looks
Captain
like this.
Flint wasn't a villain. He wasn't alive.
You felt pretty.
Yeah, that was his treasure. They were after his treasure.
It was his planet.
Well, obviously I don't win. So.
Well, Facilier, I still think.
I go with Kelly.
Charisma, memorable. Covers
Again,
all
I
bases.
have to vote with Kelly.
Because he's a good guy by the end. He's practically a good guy throughout. He's like a good guy who does bad things.
Long John Silver.
I could not picture Dr. Facilier going, "You got the making of greatness."
I think you're forgetting all the times he's threatening the crud out of everyone.
True.
When he's sitting there almost crushing people's hands and stuff.
But he's not making deals with the shadow people.
He
of
literally
darkness.
tricks Jim into working for him.
Yeah.
2/3 rule. I vote with Kelly.
Facilier wins.
My leader go the next.
Bias.
Alright.
Slander. Long John Silver wins by a landslide. In my heart.
I'll eat his fish sticks.
No, it's so greasy.
I will bully all I want. Long John Silver wins.
Okay.
So the next category is, let's see. Oh, the best comic relief villain.
Okay, I've got this. But I can't. It's Kelly.
Take it away. Take it away.
Okay, mine is. I don't know why, but she's just so funny to me. And it's Mother Knows Best. Mother Gothel from
She's
Tangled.
not funny
She's
enough.
not funny
She's
enough.
not funny
She's
enough.
so. I'll lead
She's
you up
charismatic. She's charismatic.
She is Judge Claude Frollo for actual children.
Yep.
She is really, really good at being a villain.
Down thumb.
Well, you did Michael Yagubian
Dislike.
for most evil, so
I
I
would
think not
I think
everyone.
Michael Yagubian would work really well here, though.
Yeah, that's true. If you swapped it around.
Wait till you hear my actual one, motherfucker.
Bring it on. Bring it
Mother Gothel's just funny.
Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated.
Oh my god.
No one can top the doof.
Oh, we didn't even think
Doofenshmirtz is
about like
pretty good.
Disney Channel.
You didn't. I did.
Doofenshmirtz is pretty good.
He's perfect.
I think you want
Every sad thing could happen. His daughter's great. One time he traps Perry by social convention. Just magnifique.
He is
I
pretty
do
good.
like his
Only
innators.
evil, but in the most mild of ways. Just in the most selfish and petty. I love a petty villain. And Doofenshmirtz, if he is anything, he is petty.
And
I'll
that's
give you that.
funny. That's
Dang,
so
now
funny.
I don't want to follow that up.
No,
That's
do
pretty good.
Do it.
I was going with Ka from the Jungle Book.
Ha! You can't do anything. I am the best.
See what I mean? No, I
See,
think
the thing, it's the smugness. It's wafting. It's
Yes.
wafting.
I
Oh,
can smell it.
It's very humid here, if you can't tell.
I was thinking Ka from the Jungle Book because his slapstick is superb, and he's still a magnificent villain. He almost eats a child. Like,
I mean, true,
Not
but
to mention
Snake's
his-
eating a baby.
Have we
Yeah.
put down who's had the most winning points?
It's not about who wins as best picker. It's
I'm pretty sure I'm losing.
Because I win this one.
I'm pretty sure you.
And have I won any other ones? I don't think so. I think I voted for Cole once and Kelly twice.
I think
No one
Kelly's
loves
winning.
me.
That's true. But I gotta say, Doofenshmirtz is
Evil
a...
Incorporated.
I gotta go with that one. Yeah.
Oh,
And a nature.
I like Ka quite a bit.
I can't do the voice,
oh, but
you
it's
know
not
what it is.
funny enough. Doofenshmirtz,
If I had a
You need to
nickel
watch
for
the
every
Jungle Book
time.
again. His slapstick is hilarious.
I believe it, but Theaters,
Yeah,
his
no.
parents didn't
got
show up to his
Can't
own
Without
birthday.
Doofenshmirtz, we wouldn't have a Perry. And we all know Perry's a hero. So Doofenshmirtz is the ultimate.
That's true. That's true. I gotta give it to the
It
Doof.
is pretty funny for the doof.
All
I'll
right.
give you that.
That one went quick. All right. So now
Because I was so right.
we have it left to the guilty faves. I'm interested to see what you came up with, Cole.
The marvelous Madam Mim, of course.
I took this.
Ooh.
Lots of the Black Cauldron here today.
That's Sword in the Stone.
Oh.
Oh, it's that era
Fact
though.
check. It is that era, but marvelous Madam Mim. Not only is she funny,
That
not
one
only is she
and-
truly a threat and villainous, also turns into a big dragon. But she chases and harasses a small child.
I do
for
love a
fun.
hag.
On top of all of this,
I do love
she
a hag.
is the whole package for the '70s villain era.
You do love a good hag, you know.
Everyone loves a good hag. They're underutilized.
They're underutilized.
They're
Absolutely.
so
All
Thank
right.
you.
Give me a hag.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Come to my house and preach their names. Anyway, are we ready for me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ego Ratatouille.
Ego from Ratatouille is your guilty
I
fave.
kind
Yes.
of love
That's
it.
kind of a Pixar villain, but I'll allow it for this. Explain.
Ratatouille's Pixar?
Yeah.
I think it might disqualify you.
Well, just give us an
You guys
explanation.
wonderful. Continue.
Because my coworker just got a cat and they named her Remy. And also, just that moment. We all know the flashback moment. And also, that fucking bitch was so evil, he knew rats were making all those babies. Let them stay open. Oh my god, can you imagine those floors that got the little rats in the back with the little rat hair? I don't care that they went through the dishwasher. Also, they should have died in there. It shows that something is wrong.
To be fair, they did
Something
tie.
is wrong with that.
See, it's not even that. It's like for one, like it would have to be ethical. They would all need shots, actual like checkups. But worse than that, they tied up a real
Yeah.
human health inspector and threw him in a freezer. Okay, so after a brief technical difficulty, here we are again. So, you just said Anton Ego.
Because that bitch let rats serve people food. Also, my side conspiracy theory got cut about how Linguini, Alfredo Linguini, is not Gusto's son. They look nothing fucking alike.
They matched
That
the
man
DNA
is ginger.
test.
That man,
Match the DNA
you can create a fake DNA test.
Gusto, I think, did have
Someone
red hair.
had a vested interest, okay?
I'm pretty sure he was bald.
Gusto is not a redhead snake.
So, anywho.
Anyway, so his mother obviously set this whole thing up, created this fake will, so the restaurant would go to none other than her engineered son, created with Gusto's DNA. Rat boy. Anyway. Kelly, go.
After that interesting little diatribe.
Colette, you can do better.
Anyway.
She did it.
Okay, so my guilty fave is our.
Fell in for Rat Boy's
Okay.
charm.
So my guilty fave would be Kronk. Kronk, the guy who is Kronk. Kronk is the guy with the poison and the Patrick Warburton, Cusco's poison.
He's not a villain. Universally.
He's a good guy.
He is on the side of an evil alchemist witch lady.
His
He's
idea
the
of
muscle.
something mean to do is not letting people have his spinach.
To
puffs.
do nothing in the face of evil. He was gonna put poison in the Emperor's puffs.
He
And he
speaks
didn't.
squirrel and does Squirrel Scout leading.
Yeah, I'm not saying he's
Also, Cusco was a bad emperor.
This is why he's a guilty fave. He is a guilty fave because, yes,
He's
I
not
know,
a villain. He's his own protagonist.
but
He
also
literally is.
he's working with Patrick Warburton and
Not a
Eartha
villain.
Kitt.
Hero.
Eartha Kitt.
Real hero. The real villain of that series, Cusco.
I mean, just
Eartha
because
Kitt, however, fantastic.
Kelly. Cusco's poison.
Poison
for Cusco.
Fucking
Poison
Pacha had to
specific.
put up with his fucking Nepo baby ass.
that's true.
Nepo baby.
Yeah! What is an emperor? If not the child of an immense wealth who receives it,
It's just the
do
the
nothing
phrasing.
but bloodline.
So, Kelly.
Elon Musk, Cusco. Elon Musk,
Okay.
Cusco. Go on.
So, anyway, Kronk was my submission, but also
Not a villain.
parentheses Anastasia from Cinderella because she
Also
was
not a villain.
she contributed to the abuse
Not a
of
villain.
Cinderella, making
Child.
her life worse. She tore up the dress.
Child who became a better adult.
She did grow
She
as an
hashtag
adult.
growth.
Exactly, so that's also why she's a guilty fave. She's not all out villainous, but she did do some fucked up villainous
Listen,
things.
Cinderella was a snotty bitch sometimes, okay?
No, she was not.
You haven't seen Into the Woods recently.
That's not the one we're
That's
judging.
not Disney.
Actually, I think it is.
Yeah, but this is Cinderella. I'm judging Anastasia from the 50s animated 2D film Cinderella.
Yes.
You're also judging her by the sequel straight to DVD.
Yeah, the one
VHS
connected
film.
with that narrative and characterization of Anastasia.
Okay.
Also not a villain. Anyway,
I think
I
we
win.
should vote.
me. I vote for me.
And Cole's
Ego.
was,
Madam
Madam
Mim.
Mim. Madam Mim's
and
better.
who I believe no contest is the winner.
What's the best villain overall of all our villains?
All right, so we have our winners. For the category of evil, it is Judge Claude Frollo from Hunchback of Notre Dame. For most powerful, we have Tekka from Moana, Lava Island Woman. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we have most charismatic, Dr. Facilier. He did the cool.
Long John Silver.
Yeah.
He doesn't even get the song from that.
He doesn't.
Next one.
All right.
Show
then
off
we have the funniest, most comedic villain is Dr. Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated.
That
Yeah,
was pretty good.
Yeah, no contest.
That
That
was
one was
pretty-
good.
No
Pretty
one
solid.
else thought of him. No one even said Draken, too, which is like, what the fuck, y'all?
Well, he would also be comedic, not evil, but
That's what I chose
we-
for Doofenshmirtz.
That's the
Evil.
category.
Doofenshmirtz, yes.
Dragon's totally evil. Shush.
And then we have, for guilty favorites, the marvelous Mad Madam Mim.
Doofenshmirtz wins best villain.
So,
Okay, so now we're going to argue who was the best villain overall. And as we're all going to agree, it's going to be one of mine.
Count Frollo.
Dr.
Judge Claude
Facilier. Frollo. Dr. Facilier.
Frollo.
Okay, may I submit to you, Dr. Facilier, when he was monologuing to his friends on the other side, and you can have all the wayward souls your dark little heart desires.
Can't go with a Catholic. Gotta go with
You're
Facilier.
so wrong.
Battle
He's
of
so
the F's.
evil.
Yeah, he was gonna give all the souls to...
He's got
Who
none of the
knows?
panache. A villain is more than just evil.
Who is better than taking
He
a
is
paladin?
literally the ultimate incel. I'm not voting for a Catholic incel. I'm not doing it.
But I will say...
That's the wrong category of principle.
I will say we're talking about the best villain. The best villain is someone
Who
who achieves their goals, who is ruthless, who gets what their dark heart desires.
Someone you love to hate. I don't love to hate Facilier. I love to hate Judge Claude.
You can only love to hate a villain so long. If you actually love a villain, you get pumped when they show up.
So that's a Joker.
See, I think that this
he's not
is
a villain
why
I love
we...
to hate. He's a villain I love.
This is why we have the different
Same
categories, all in all.
True.
I will say, special honorable mention, Cruella de Vil. Very evil. She just wanted a coat made out of puppies. You
Puppies!
know, just
Twisted Jafar. Star Kid musical Jafar.
Okay.
Go listen.
Yes.
This
to
is
it
not
now.
for plugs.
Okay. So,
Go. You told me to bring it up.
so
That was
I
a-
believe Judge Claude Frollo and Facilier, they both have big picture in mind. They're both like all of the souls of, great major cities and like in the palm of their hands. And one of them wants to sell them to the spirits of darkness, and the other one wants to just like kidnap a baby, kill its mother, religious abuse that baby to the point where he hallucinates
She did
these
that.
these
She
gargoyle
did do
friends.
That was
And
evil.
then he's like,
But it's
I'm
not
going to
most
set
evil.
fire to all
It's
of Paris because I'm going to have a big incel hissy fit because I should hate this Romani
He
person.
literally sat and watched
It-
his pseudo-son get food thrown
I
in
don't
his
ca-
face
I
and
have-
tortured on.
Yeah, it's his fault. If he'd have been a total nice dude and just introduced him to the people and been like, everybody, we should cherish this
Yes,
child.
super villainous.
And he
I
was
hate
like,
him.
yeah,
That's
No,
why
it's
we
not
like to
most
fucking-
evil. It's best villain. And listen, wow, better song just by that alone.
Hellfire is better.
Oh,
Not
guys,
as
guys,
good as Facilier's
guys,
song.
I have the criteria that can really help us with this final ruling, and I'm going to submit to you most villainous, best villain is the best one at. They went the farthest at succeeding, achieving their goals. Facilier did not even come close. He kept failing and failing and fell flat. Judge Claude Frollo, he still ended up burning down a good portion of Paris, did not do good for the tight, tense race relations that really ended up demonizing an entire group of people that was already demonized during those dark, dark times.
Quite literally.
I say, if there were a
So-
villain that made a bigger impact on me, it's Facilier. 2/3 rule.
Really?
Let's
I
vote.
feel like King Candy had more impact on you than Count.
Fuck, I don't
You
give
hit
a
a guy
shit about
with
that.
glasses. Just saying.
Okay, let's vote.
All right.
Frollo.
I
Facilier. I'm the only one with taste.
will say I vote him for my
You're
the
changing,
other
you're
category.
changing,
Changing all right.
Yeah, y'all knew the song.
Fire,
Dark fire.
There's fire in my skin. And we're done.
This
Keeps
burning
TM.
desire.
Transformation Central.
Transmodification
We're
Central.
gonna get.
Okay, everybody. Thank you for joining us here at whatever
Yes.
we end up calling this dang old thing. Three Bridges.
It does seem like a good time.
Fruit stand idea soup. Pick one.
The cozy corner.
We're
Something.
here. I'm queer.
Something
Dark
podcast.
Something podcast
I
is
do
pretty
kinda
great.
like
That
Let's see if it's already a thing.
We'll see.
We'll find out.
Anyway, thanks for being part of this fun little journey in our little weird head.
Bye-bye.
This has been Kelly.
Kirby.
And Cole.
Have a good night, everybody.
If you had fun and enjoyed the ride, please don't forget to like and subscribe.